Hey, good evening, everybody. Wanted to create another video today to kind of go over my 1965 Topps baseball collection so far. This is a set I've been working on since I would say early March, and I've made about maybe 80% progress on it so far. There's still ways to go as far as other cards that are needed, but pretty much, my goal was to try to just gather as many cards as possible from the set. This is my first vintage set that I'm building, so as far as condition goes, it's kind of all over the map. But I have some really good stuff, good condition cards, and then some that maybe are not as good. But overall, I'm just kind of doing it. I'm doing this to kind of enjoy the experience. So I created it. The binder that I have here, I organized by team or by checklist item, as you can see, or by the leaders. So I'm still kind of collecting the checklist. So I think I have one or two more to go, but I figured I kind of should go by page just to kind of show my progress that I have made so far. And so as you can see on the first page here, we have the previous year's ERA pitching leaders. So you have you got Sadecki, Marichal, and then here, Dean Chance, and then you have the checklist here. And the second page I go right to, and there's one more checklist here. We got Al Downing, Bob Gibson, Don Drysdale, Dean Chance, Camilo Pascual. And then I go right to the Yankees. Being a New Yorker, obviously the Yankees are the team that New Yorkers really, really love. Unless you're a Mets fan, of course. So a lot of the players here, combination of common players and some semi-stars. And then I have the second page here. You have a lot of people know who Joe Pepitone and Duke Carmel fill-ins. I'm still filling out the pages because I think a lot of the Yankees are high number cards, so I'm still still trying to pick those up. My grandfather grew up a San Francisco Giants fan, or he remembers them from the New York Giants. So I have a lot of their cards as well. That was probably when building this collection. This was the first team I wanted to collect the most of. So I got a couple of duplicates here from buying up lots. But I have Hal Lanier, Jose Pagan. And then I love the team cards. The team cards are great. I think the reason why I really got into collecting this particular year is because I just love the style of it. I love the pennant for each team. I love the colors for the purple for the Giants. It just really, really pops. So you got Matty Lou, Bob Henley, some rookies. The Astros. I think this was the year where they transitioned from the 45s to the Astros. So you have a lot of different combination of cards. Some have the Houston Astros on it. Some just have the state shape of Texas with Houston. I think I have some duplicates here as well. I think I have a couple of Jim Owens. I'm not 100% sure, but I got a couple of their cards, and then these are mostly common or semi-stars. I have a full stack here of star players. You got the Mets. That's the team that I grew up watching, grew up loving. So that's my team personally. I love the Mets. So you got I think I have two run locks, Ed Kranepool. A lot of these players I'm not too familiar with because again, this is way outside my generation. But certain players you hear about all the time from family members. Ron Hunt I've heard about, and I think I should be getting a Casey Stengel. I know he was the manager at the time. I think I'm getting his card soon. The Pirates just happened to be the team that got to this page. Again, I love the team cards. I think they're really, really cool looking. Al McBean I've heard of. Really just good looking cards. Really enjoy them. Baltimore Orioles. So we have a lot of common guys. Jerry Adair, I've heard of Sam Bowens. I have a couple of his cards. Let's see, got Dave Vineyard, Mel Pappas, Bob Johnson, Dave McNally, Mike McCormick. And so now, I got the Cardinals. great set. Really cool World Series cards that they had. So I got 2 of them so far. I'm still working on some of the other ones. Mike Cooler, I've heard. Yeah, Ray Sadecki, Tito Francona. So, clearly everybody knows who he is now. He was the manager of the Red Sox for a while, and I think he is still the manager of the Indians. I'm not 100% sure. This is kind of cool. This card, the Mike Shannon. This one was I think the only Cardinals card that came that had a red color to it. I'm not 100% sure of the history of it. I have to look it up more, but I found out that this one was a really particular style that they did for Mike Shannon. A couple more World Series cards. Got the Reds. Bill Mccool. Saw somebody post something today about Bill Mccool. Really a pretty sweet last name. And again, the team card. Got Tommy Harper. They got the Tigers. I got Phil Regan. Team card again. I think I have a lot of Tigers in this set so far. I think I've collected a lot of their stuff. I might have all of them. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. But the White Sox, Don Buford, Tommy John, everybody knows him based on I don't know if you could say he's more known for his career or more known today because he was the first one to have what is now known as Tommy John surgery. So everybody kind of associates the surgery now because most pitchers end up going through it really young in their life. Some experience it later in their life, in their career, or at least in their career. And I should have looked this up. I don't know. That's Dave DeBusschere. That's not the basketball player. I could be 100% wrong, but someone let me know. It's the White Sox. And then now I got the Indians, Rocky Colavito, Chuck Hinton. You got the Cubs, you got Ron Santo, Dick Bertel, Lou Burdette, and the team card here. Now that this was the Philadelphia Athletics, I think this was right before is it the Kansas City Athletics. This is before they moved out to Oakland. Yeah, that's right. The Philadelphia is old timey. Kansas City is where I think where they were at that time. I got the Dodgers. Got the team card there. Wally Moon, I just got this one today in the mail. I got the Senators. Don Zimmer, Gil Hodges. Team card there. Woody Held is another one I got today in the mail, just to fill out the set. I got the Red Sox here. And a couple of pages of the Red Sox. The Phillies. Really talented team, Tony Gonzalez. Art Mahaffey. Minnesota Twins, Camilo Pascual. Let's see. Jim Perry, I picked that one up today. Earl Batty, Sam Melly. Team card again. Got the Angels. I think this was right before they became the California Angels. It's kind of funny how they were the Los Angeles Angels, became the California Angels, now back to it went to the Anaheim Angels, now back to Los Angeles Angels. Just kind of jumping around as far as their designation is concerned. Bill Rigney, Vic Power. And finally got is this the last team I have? Yeah, the Milwaukee Braves. Just a really nice set overall. Just a really good looking year for Topps. Really nice, really awesome photos. The rookie, got the rookie cards combination. And that's going to do it for the commons and for the semi-stars. What I'll do now is I'll show the what I wound up doing is a lot of these cards are any range anywhere between like $2, like $1, $2 to about as much as 10. Some of the checklist cards I think go for a little bit more. There might be one. I think the one with Mickey Mantle goes for a little bit more. I think these cards go for about 10 roughly, give or take. The leader cards, maybe $8 to $10, but that's besides the point. This is more just for me to have. But what I'll do now is I'll go through some of the stacks of top loader cards that I put together. So first thing I'll show is the Harmon Killebrew Mickey Mantle Boog Powell. I picked this one up at a card shop. The guy who's selling this gave me a really nice deal on it. He gives me a lot of great deals on the cards, so it's kind of cool. The condition of it's really awesome. You got the centering of it's really good. A little bit of soft corner action if you could see it, but nothing too major. Yeah, a little bit of soft corners. Really nice card. I think I got this for I think he was selling it for about 50. I think I got it for about 40 or 35. So just a really nice card, good centering. I got Nellie Fox as part of the deal as well when I was at that card shop. Again, he has really good condition cards, really good centering. A little bit, can't really, no, maybe not. I thought there might have been some edge wear, but definitely a little bit of corner wear. But overall, just a really nice card. You got Chico Cardenas. I think I got this in the mail. This one has condition issues, but nice, decent centering, a little off, but nice card. This one, I'm really happy I got this one. This one is in really good condition. The 1965 Catfish Hunter, Jim Hunter rookie card. Just really sharp, great centering overall. Just, maybe a little bit of corner wear, just the slightest bit. The little bit of got a little bit of a stain back there, but just a really nice card. The guy who I bought this from gave me a decent deal, I think, for it as well. I think I got this for about 100. Got Mike Brumley. Yeah, a little bit of beat up action on this top corner. A little off center, but still a nice card. Mickey Lalich. It's slightly off center. But the condition of the card's pretty good. Corners are decent, not perfect, but again, nice card. Norm Cash. Yeah, little corner wear, off center, but still, nice card overall. You got a little bit of a stain there, but nice card. This was the Bob Gibson card. This is one I picked up when I first started collecting it. I had a veteran collector who told me that if you're going to start a vintage collection, go after the big hitters first that are valued more, because they're going to be tougher to get. And so while the condition's pretty decent, I think there's some corner wear, a little bit, nothing too. Yeah, this one has a little bit of a dent to it, but still, good card. I think I got this for a decent price. I can't remember exactly what it cost me at the time. I remember buying them in I bought a bunch of stars in bulk that day. Ernie Banks, decent center, a little off. Condition wise, yeah, soft corners, but to me, condition wasn't that big of a deal. I just wanted to have these cards in a collection, so it's just, again, it's a nice thing that nice collection of cards to have. The Sandy Koufax, I think, has some condition issues as well. I got this on eBay. Yeah, in the corner there is a little worn. Worn corners here. But just again, I'm happy to have it. This Hank Aaron, has condition issues, but I was really happy. The centering is pretty good. Obviously some corner wear, but the colors on the card are great. I've seen some Hank Aaron cards from this set that look a little faded, and I think this one that I bought off eBay came out really well. On the back, really, again, really good. Again, just normal corner wear. I think these cards experience over time. This Pete Rose I got on eBay on an auction. This one, I think, for minor wear, but really nice corners overall. I think this card, a little bit of wear in that corner, but otherwise pretty decent condition for what it's worth. I know these cards are, Pete Rose his card is very popular right now, along with the Hank Aaron. The Willie Mays, this one I got at a card shop. I have 2 of them. This one I got at a card shop. Really good centering to it. Pretty good corners, all things considered. Maybe some minor wear to it. The back of the card's is a little faded, but still good condition. I picked this up probably for about $100, so I'm happy with it. Lou Brock, this was also on my. I also got the first day collecting these cards. Yeah, decent center, a little off. Condition-wise, I think it's pretty good. Back of the card, yeah, like see a little bit of slight corner wear, but pretty good, all things considered. The Clemente, I bought this one off center, and has a has some wear on the corner. Otherwise, pretty decent. I think I got this one for about $30 And the number 1 card in the collection is the Mickey Mantle. I got this the first day I started collecting this. I knew that I had to get it first day. It has corner wear, but the centering is pretty awesome on it, if I may say. The corner wear is there, but the centering is great. And no significant damage to the back. I think it's just corner wear and then a little bit of edge wear. Mel Stottlemyre, got this one recently. Really sharp corners, pretty decent centering. Got this I think for about $20. Got the Astros rookie, Bouchard and Dierker. This one I guess has some print stains to it. Bill Mazzerowski, I got this one online. Obviously has some centering issues, but the corners are pretty sharp, pretty good. Oop. Sorry about that. You gotta have it in a top loader. So they got the Mazzerowski, Tony Congliaro. He's got his rookie cup card. Yeah, some condition issues on the corners, but decent centering. Yogi Berra, this one has centering issues. I got this on the first day of collecting these. The corners are pretty sharp, all things considered. A little bit of wear, but really good card. I think this was his last card, or I'm sorry, it was his first card with the Mets. I want to say that, yeah, that is. I think that was the case. And then the last card from this is for Don Drysdale. This one has condition issues, but the centering is pretty decent. Got this one online. I think I got this for like 10 or $15. So that's the first stack of stars. Second stack, we'll start here. Start with good old Brooks. This one has condition. It has a print stain to it. I think this one has a little condition issue, a little off center. Again, so I was excited to just be able to start the set. Again, condition wasn't that big of a deal. I think my make or break on buying cards is if they have any sort of pen, like any ink to it, if anybody wrote on them or something like that. I'm not really into that. Or if the card's just damaged beyond repair or beyond, just at the really poor. I'm not really into those. So you got Roger Maris. Again, this has condition issues, has a stain to it. I can live with that. It's a little off center, but it has stain on the back. On Paranowski, this one definitely has centering issues. Don Larson, this one was pretty cool. Him on the Astros, that face, just can't really tell if he's just I don't know what he must have been thinking on that day when he's got his photo taken. I don't know if he's happy or if he's sad or what, but this one has a little condition issues. A little corner wear, but not a little off center too, but good card. Jack Kralik, along the same lines as the Larson as far as condition goes. Jesus Alou. This one has pretty decent, pretty decent condition. Got Billy Williams. I think I got this one online. It's pretty sharp. A couple little minor wear. Not bad centering, a little off, but good colors. This one is a World Series card for the Cardinals when Bob Gibson wins 1 Game 7 for them. Corner wear, but otherwise pretty decent. Got the Red Sox rookie stars. You got Lomborg. Pretty good condition. I think corners are pretty sharp. Tony Oliva. This is pretty cool. Decent centering. Pretty, and the corners are pretty sharp too. So this is a kind of cool one to have. It might have been, the centering on here on the top might not be the greatest because it looks like it was pretty. The centering on the top is not the best. We got an RBI leader with Willie Mays, Ron Santo, Ken Boyer. This one I put in a top loader. This one has. I think this one I need to put. I must have forgotten to put a sleeve on this, so I'm gonna put this off to the side and I'll put a sleeve on in a bit. Boop Powell. This one has a stain on it, but this one has a pretty cool story to it because the guy who I bought this from apparently went to high school with, or even before that, grade school with Boop Powell's brother. Told me a lot of great stories about him, so that was kind of cool. This is the other Willie Mays that I have. This one I think has a slight print stain on it, but really sharp. Really good decent centering too. It's a little off, but this one's not as faded as the other one that I bought. Frank Robinson. This one I think has some condition issues. I bought this on the first day as well, but pretty good centering. Willie McCovey. This one I think is has a slight indent there, but pretty good centering. Pretty decent condition. I got this for a pretty good deal when I bought this. Harmon Killebrew was another first day purchase. Condition issues are well known, well established. Corners are pretty worn, but the centering is pretty decent. Warren Spahn. I think this was his last year in baseball with the Mets. Some condition issues, decent centering, a little off. Andre Rogers. This one has centering, definitely has centering issues. But still, nice card. Jeff Torberg. Oh, I guess I have 2 Jack Kralics. I forgot to. It's hard to. Sometimes you lose track, and you realize you have a lot of the same cards. Willie Stargell. This one has centering issues, but I got this one online. The guy who sold this to me had some really nice stuff and gave me a really great deal for it, so really appreciative of that. And I've been looking, I was aiming for this one for a while, and I was glad I finally got it. Got the this one I picked up recently from a card shop, the Yankees first place team card. Obviously this is going to hold more value because it has players like like Whitey Ford, Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, amongst others, Al Downing, and the Red Sox card, kind of fitting how they're kind of stacked one on top of the other. So that's gonna be stacked. That's stack number 2 of stars, and I guess in this case team cards. So I'll go for the 3rd stack that I have. Got Hoyt Wilhelm. This one I picked up recently. Great centering, or I guess a little off actually now that I see it, but the corners are pretty sharp. This one I need to put in a top loader as well. I forgot to do that. Another Norm Cash. Good condition. And a little beat up on this corner, but overall nice. Got some Mets, Jerry Hinsley, Gary Kroll. Decent, pretty good centering. Condition's a little, you got a little bit of tiny crease there, but yeah. Gene Mosh, who I think, the manager of the Phillies. Centering issues are definitely you can see him, but otherwise the card's in pretty good shape. And Gaylord Perry. This one I think has really, really sharp corners. Really nice card. Ed Matthews. This one has centering issues, but the condition of it's pretty decent. Yeah, got a couple of dinged up corners here, but this one I got pretty good deal on it. Luis Tianch, his rookie card. This one has pretty good, pretty sharp corners, and the centering's all things considered is pretty good. The bottom is obviously a little short, but yeah. Chico Ruiz. Nice centering. Pretty decent corners. Harry Bright. Good corners, decent centering, a little off, but no complaints. Ernie Broglio. I think it's kind of cool looking at the hairstyles from those times for the guys that are not wearing baseball caps here. Just a really interesting style they had at the time. Very kind of like a very greasy sort of look. Got the 1964 ERA leaders, has both Koufax and Drysdale on it. There's some condition issues with it, but I got a pretty good price on it. So, got not the Steve Carlton here, although that one's coming up. Nelson Bryles, Wayne Spezio. You got Julian Javier, excuse me. Centering issues there, but decent condition. Got Tom Holler, catcher for the Giants. Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda's card. Again, I was pretty avid about making sure I was collecting the Giants cards first. I grew up appreciating them because of my grandfather. Got Juan Marichal, his base card, really good centering and really sharp corners. Got Jim Grant, pretty sharp corners, a little off center, but still a good card. Ken Henderson and Jack Hyatt. Got Red from the manager of the Cardinals. Got this card recently. Pretty good condition. Everybody knows this one, the Joe Morgan rookie card. This one has condition issues, but at the time I was excited to just be able to get one, so happy to have it. And last but not least, the Steve Carlton rookie card. This one I got recently. I got it for about $100. Condition of it, it's exactly what you expect. I think there's a crease somewhere on here, but the corners are, they're touched up. But, I was really, really excited to get this card. I saw that this card shop had it for $100, and I just had to get it. So that's the third stack. We got one more to go. So we'll start with Yaz. This one has condition issues, soft corners, centering as well, but again, it's the first day when I started collecting these cards, so I had to make a move and get Yaz to start it off. Got Bob Friend, pretty sharp. You got Tony Perez's rookie card, centering issues, but the corners are pretty intact. Pretty good shape for Tony Perez, and good colors on the front and the back. You got Whitey Ford, good centering, colors pop on here. Got Bob Kennedy. It's kind of interesting how this one, some of these say head coach and some of them say manager. I don't know. I have to look that up and see why they differentiated between the two. Masanori Murakami was the first Japanese player in baseball history in the major leagues, so I think that's kind of cool. And the card that I got online, it's pretty good condition, all things considered. I don't think there's that much damage to it or any You know, just maybe some minor wear, but otherwise, yeah, I got this one for a pretty good deal. Willie Crawford, John Warehouse, the Dodgers rookie stars. Bert Campaneris, I got this at a card shop. The centering's a little off, but yeah, you know, condition-wise, it's pretty good. Yeah, it says I got it for $10. I think I got it for a little bit less because I was buying in bulk. RBI leaders, this one I got recently. Obviously, you got Brooks Robinson, Dick Stewart, Mickey Mantle, and Harmon Killebrew. Condition-wise, it's pretty sharp. Some dings on the bottom. Got Hector Lopez. Pretty sharp corners, a little off center. Davey Johnson, Paul Blair. This one has some condition issues. Got Robin Roberts. You got Dennis McClain, his rookie card. This one has pretty good corners, little touch-ups on the bottom, but centering's a little bit off, but really nice card. Got Jim Catt. I think they spelled his name wrong on this one. They're supposed to be K-A-A-T, not K-A-T-T. Centering's off, but you know, pretty sharp. John Blanchard, catcher for the Yankees. Got Al Kaline. This one I bought first day as well. The condition on it's pretty good. A little off center, but you know, you have a little bit of a stain there too. A couple of them. This one I got semi recently. Got Tony Oliva, Brooks Robinson, Elston Howard. It's off center, but the condition of it's pretty good. This is a home run leaders card with Willie Mays, Billy Williams, Orlando Cepeda, Jim Hart. Pretty good corners and wear. You know, not too much wear, but on the bottom you can see there's a little bit more there. Got Mo Drabowski. Pretty sharp. Little corner wear. Got Luis Aparicio. And finally, the last card, Paul Schall, Jack Warner for the Angels. So that about does it for the collection so far. There's a couple of cards that I'm still seeking out, like I'm looking for the Tug McGraw rookie card, and I think there's one other one. Looking for Joe Torre, and there's I think I have about 100 plus more. I'm getting some more in the mail soon, so as soon as I do, I'll kind of post an update. But thanks for watching. Tune in for next time.